Good evening, guys. This is a word for someone, okay? This is for someone who's currently experiencing warfare, but the type of warfare they're experiencing is like a humiliation ritual, okay? Basically, there is like a smear campaign going on. There's a bunch of people jumping on board. This is probably your family. This is probably in the workplace. This is your friend group or whatever, or it's coming from different areas. I just want to say, anytime you are experiencing a humiliation ritual, be prepared. Be prepared for your breakthrough. When you're going through a humiliation ritual, that is a big test. That is a huge test. That is Satan's final attempt to try to damage your reputation, try to damage your image, try to manipulate the way how others perceive you. Okay? Now, you're going through something like this. It's always best to remain silent and let the Lord fight for you. Let the Lord vindicate you. I understand there's a lot of pressure, and you may oftentimes feel like you have to say something, you have to defend yourself, etc., right? Well, it depends on the instructions God gives you, because sometimes God will say, hey, defend yourself, depending on how extreme the lie is, the rumor is, right? But in some cases, even if it's extreme, God may just tell you, hey, just be quiet. And here's the thing. When you go through something like this, be prepared for your life to change. Whatever the devil uses for evil, God will turn it around for good, okay? And this is God's way of how to filter people out of your life. Best believe this is one of his ways of allowing people to be filtered out of your life. I know it hurts. I know it's like a constant warfare, because not only are people attacking you physically, but they're attacking you in the spirit. You have to understand something. People don't know that whatever's on their mind can also be a form of witchcraft. So if you start hating somebody based on what someone else says, you are now brewing up hatred in the spirit towards this person, meaning you are participating in witchcraft. Okay, if they are verbally coming against you, same concept. That is also a form of gang stalking. When a bunch of people are coming into agreement with a lie about you and they are spreading it, and they're trying to pass this information to other people so everybody else can kind of jump on board. That is a form of gang stalking as well, and harassment. All right, and that can also create spiritual harassment, because when people have hate towards you on their mind, what ends up happening is that ends up brewing more in the spirit. They start dreaming about you. They start dreaming about you based on the type of hate they have towards you. So if they already perceive you a certain type of way, now their dreams are going to perceive you that way as well, because the dreams are coming from their heart, their feelings, right? And what ends up happening as well, you may even end up seeing the hatred of these people in the spirit. You may see them in your dreams coming at you, etc. So yes, humiliation ritual and people jumping on board with lies is also a form of gang stalking and harassment, okay? Now, God utilizes what the enemy uses for evil, and God utilizes it for good. Oftentimes when this happens, it's not the person that is starting the smear campaign and the lies that you really have to watch out for, that you really have to pay attention to. Because listen, God is going to handle them, okay? You already know that they hate you. You already know they despise you, because if they can do something like that, that just confirms their hatred towards you. So it's not a secret they hate you. It's not a secret they're jealous of you, because only a jealous person will spread lies, right? But it's the people that come into agreement with that person is who you have to pay attention to. Because these are the people that had secret animosity towards you. These are the people that already felt some type of way about you, but they had nothing to back up their intentions. They had nothing to back up their motives. They have nothing to back up their feelings, to back up their hatred for you. They had nothing to back it up. Now they found an excuse to condone the feelings they had towards you. Now they found an excuse to validate their hate towards you, where before they never had an excuse. The reason why these are the people you got to pay attention to is because these are the silent haters. These are the silent competitors. And trust me, majority of them, you will be surprised who some of these people truly are. But these are the people that see you as secret competition. They are the people that had secret jealousy towards you. They're the people that had secret hatred towards you. And the person that publicly admits their hatred by lying on you, by slandering you, all they did was shine a light on these individuals. All they did was they created a stage for them to come onto, basically present themselves as one of your haters, right? Now, there are some people that will come into agreement with some of these lies, but they will do it behind the scenes, where in your face, they may not, they may not show you that they believe the lie. They may smile in your face, or they may just not talk to you, but behind the scenes, they may be texting the person, emailing the person, or they're talking to the person, but they're not showing you any signs that they believe the lies in your face. And social media, the same thing. They may like a person's post about you or comment about you or whatever, but because they feel like they're behind the screen and no one can see them, they feel it's okay to play both sides. So they're trying to cover their tracks in a way. But listen, God is not to be mocked, because trust me, when you're experiencing something like this, one thing about God is he will show you the names, the faces of these people, especially if they try to play both sides. They liking something negative about you, or they're talking to the person that is lying against you, and then they come around you, smile in your face, or they try to, come around later on when they find out that what they heard was a lie, and they feel like it's going to be okay and not have to apologize because you never saw them hate on you because they were doing it secretly, right? But God is not to be mocked, because one thing about God is he will still expose these people, right? So again, it's not the person that's creating the smear campaign that you have to be careful of, because they're openly admitting that they hate you. That's why they started to lie to begin with. It is the people that are coming into agreement that are being broadcasted on that stage. Okay, so remember that. So Proverbs 14 verse 15 says, "The simple believe anything, but the prudent gives thought to their steps." Okay, so understand something as well. When people are so quick to believe a lie, this is also confirming to you their lack of discernment. That confirms to you that they are willing to agree to something that they don't even know if it's true, based on either their own feelings or lack of discernment, rather than pay close attention, observe, use discernment, wait things out for the truth to be revealed. Okay, so again, when you're experiencing something like this is just confirmation that your life is about to change, and God is just filtering out all the people that don't like you. Allow this to take place. Be silent unless God tells you to speak, and let God handle it. Okay, vindication always comes forth, and trust me, these are going to be the very same people that are going to watch your table being prepped in their presence. All right, love you guys. Bye.